Your current life is a carefully designed psychological prison. You accept mediocre results because you crave cheap comfort. The system breeds compliant, soft components, not dominant leaders. Look around you. Every distraction is engineered to siphon your focus and drain your ambition. Wake up from the collective hallucination and recognize your own stagnation. Recognizing the prison is only the initial step toward ultimate freedom. The man you see in the mirror is sabotaging your potential daily. Every skipped workout, every delayed task, and every cheap dopamine hit is a nail in the coffin of your future self. You are actively choosing your own decay because you refuse to kill the lazy boy inside you. Destroying the internal saboteur clears the path for precise strategic design. Blind hustle is completely useless without a cold calculated, strategic blueprint. Stop running blindly into the fog. Dictate your targets with absolute geometric precision. Map the terrain, identify the choke points, and structure your days like an aggressive military campaign. If you fail to design your own moves, you inherit someone else's ruin. A perfect strategic blueprint requires a hardened biological weapon to execute it. Stop treating your body like a fragile, brittle ornament, and start forging it into a dangerous biological weapon. Physical weakness is a manifestation of mental surrender. Lift heavier loads, starve your immediate cravings, and endure the agonizing discomfort of raw physical adaptation. A powerful mind requires an unyielding, dense, and fully hardened machine to execute its will. Once the physical weapon is forged, external social static must be eliminated. If your friends lack ruthless ambition, you must immediately sever the connection without a single explanation. Loyalty to mediocre people is direct treason to your own destiny. You cannot build a massive sovereign empire while dragging emotional anchors through the dirt. Perform the radical social purge today, accept the absolute silence, and protect your energy at all costs. Severing human anchors allows you to construct an unyielding emotional barrier. Your emotional reactions are the exact handles others use to control you completely. When you react aggressively to criticism, insult, or temporary chaos, you hand over your personal sovereignty. Build an unyielding, dense insulation shield around your mind. Observe everything with cold analytical detachment, but absorb absolutely nothing. Become a fortress of complete, unshakable psychological silence. An unshakable emotional armor provides the perfect foundation for financial dominance. Wealth is not for buying consumer garbage, it is a weaponized capital bastion built for sovereign war. Stop flexing temporary luxury assets while remaining a financial slave. Accumulate liquidity, secure hard resources, and deploy your capital like a highly organized mercenary army. True financial power is measured by how effectively your money buys your absolute freedom. With your capital secured, you must systemize your daily operational output. Relying on daily motivation is a guaranteed recipe for absolute professional failure. Motivation is an unstable emotional chemical that betrays you when things get difficult. You must build an unyielding automation matrix. Structure your habits, optimize your software, and create cold, systemic protocols that execute flawlessly regardless of whether you feel inspired or completely exhausted. An automated system requires you to survive the brutal mental testing ground. You will never achieve monumental scale because you hate the absolute monotony of the daily grind. True success is exceptionally boring. It requires executing the exact same high-value tasks thousands of times without needing applause, novelty, or immediate reward. Master the friction forge. Learn to find extreme dark satisfaction in the repetitive work others run from. Enduring the daily monotony earns you the right to deploy massive scale. You are exhausted and completely broke because you lack strategic force multipliers. Hard work alone will keep you poor if you only rely on your limited physical hours. You must deploy aggressive leverage, weaponize digital code, scale content media, and invest capital to multiply your operational output 1,000 times over while you sleep. Stop pulling, start lifting. Deploying massive leverage allows you to erect a structure that outlives you. Most men leave absolutely nothing behind except a shallow and completely forgotten grave. Do not live a disposable existence. Gather your resources, lock down your discipline, and construct a sovereign empire that cannot be dissolved by time or cultural trends. Become a permanent, dark, brutalist monolith of absolute competence, strength, and generational wealth. The era of weakness ends today. The architecture of permanence is complete. Now execute the protocol with absolute authority.